Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
Clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. This is Tony Pollard. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here comes this Dallas offense led by Dak Prescott in his 6th season now as the Cowboy quarterback.
You remember last year he got off to an incredible start. Threw for over 450 yards in 3 straight weeks, including 502 against the Cleveland Browns in Week 4. Just 4 yards short of the franchise's single-game record. Then came his injury in Week 5 that pretty well derailed the Cowboy season.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Well, so much for bluffing the defensive line into thinking that they were going to be able to get to the quarterback. Instead, they sniffed out the screen pass and made a really nice play for lost yardage.
To throw again on second down. Prescott. He'll find his man, Simi Fehoko. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. So Dak with a completion there, really showing no ill effects from that injury a season ago. Yeah, what do you think your keys are defensively trying to stop Mr. Prescott?
Well, I think any defensive coordinator will tell you, stop his running game first, because he is at his best off of play action.
And the Raiders have got him. Myles Garrett drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. The veteran in his first year with the Cowboys, Brian Anger, on to punt. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on their first possession. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3-and-out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
On first down, Mahomes. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for a sack.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. He finds his man complete. That's Bush. It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. To throw, it's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
Brandon, you're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a bit of a daunting task here for this offense as they'll start out at the 1-yard line.
I guess you could easily say there's a whole lot of real estate in front of them if they want to achieve their goal, which is get to the other end zone.
And 99 yards to go if they want to do just that. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They run here with Rico Dowdle. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Prescott on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it's 2nd down. A running play, it's Dowdle. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Here we go, yeah.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Randy Moss, 53 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. Well, the game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up, and you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. On is the Raider kickoff unit now, as they will send this one away. Now Pollard. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go!
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far, as they try again with a first down now. Here's Prescott. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. Connects here with the tight end, Blake Jarwin. So they come up on third down. So far, 2 possessions, 2 punts. Not a trend they want to continue.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play, because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To the air again, Prescott. And that'll be caught by Fehoko. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He'll get this to Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd learned a ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A dump off to Elliott. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space, because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes, the broken tackle, couldn't create a ton of space. He'll be taken down just beyond the 35. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is brought in at the 21. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Here's Prescott. This one to Jarwin over the middle. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and 5 now. Prescott throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching Madden Ultimate. On EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter play. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. They go play fake. Mahomes. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, look.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's Prescott. A good pickup there. 8 yards. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Prescott. Jack Youngblood. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now here come the Raiders. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. Mahomes to throw it. Pass complete to Allie Cox. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Mahomes. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley Cox. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of about 5. That stops the clock, but slow and steady won't win the race at this point. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Mahomes. It's his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Mahomes will throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown, and forget overtime. Barring a miracle, they're going to win this thing in regulation.
And that score, in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Now Blankenship on for the PAT. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Oh, a good return up past the 30. One last shot now for Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A.J. Brown, 75 yards. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Mahomes to throw once more. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And he's got this down to the 35. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball all the way down to your opponent's 15. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Mo Alley Cox there to make the grab. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so,